Greetings engagers! You are all looking at a different type of video. Real-time drawing, baby! Well, I guess not technically real-time, but whatever. Nevertheless, you're gonna see the questionable way I draw. Now, you can see this as another type of an update video, or you can view it as my personal goals for my channel throughout 2025. None of these are 100% guaranteed, but these are all something that I'll keep in mind throughout the unfortunate year. First up, with my channel resolutions. My first channel resolution is I really want to update my avatars. It's specifically in the editing process where I'm like, oh, this video is kind of shit. And I feel like it has something to do with the way I space out my avatars with the animation, which I've been sort of proud of my animation growth, but when it comes to my avatars, I just feel incredibly lazy when it comes to like, hey, here's a long scene of my avatar just sitting there, I guess. And one thing I really want to sort of fix with that is maybe update the avatars, because not gonna lie, the avatars, or specifically the mini gauges that I make, were like some of the very first things I made for the channel, and they kind of don't really hold up in terms of my current style. And not to mention, there's only like 8 of them. So my first resolution is, anytime possible, to hopefully update the avatars, make them look a little bit more lively, and as well as make a lot more of them to like better show off my emotions during a certain scene. My second resolution is I really want to make a Discord server at one point. Primarily because I'm pretty much at my element when it comes to lay Discord. My goal is to hopefully open one up when I have a little bit more of a bigger audience, mostly so I can guarantee to have a lovely community. The one challenge with Discord is it can bring out a lot of interesting people. You know, the kind that love to post not so safe images in the general, or try to scam other people, and apparently even hack. And I really do not want to live with the idea that I got an innocent person hacked or personally grossed out by, you know. And I'm going to sound incredibly stupid, but I know that making a damn good Discord server will probably take a lot of time, specifically with trying to find the correct moderators and trying to find ways to engage with my engagers. Whether or not I do make a Discord server by the end of the year, I still want to keep this on the back burner. And on that note, I really want to be as active on my socials as possible. Admittedly, I'm not really that smart when it comes to posting. I have the worries that I'll end up being like the most boring social media person out there. I guess I'm in the what can I add to the table phase when it comes to the world of social media, but I know I want to engage with as many people as possible. And my last resolution when it comes to my channel, I really want to attempt to get 1 video out per month. This may either sound like a blessing or the worst thing possible, but the next semester is looming over my shoulder, and I want to sort of space out production time on videos with my schoolwork to the best of my ability. So I'm going to try my absolute hardest to get 1 video out per month, ideally around the beginning of the month. I also really want to experience with the idea of doing some YouTube shorts, possibly unrelated to my channel for the most part, to sort of strengthen my storytelling and art abilities. In the ideal world, I want to get both a video and a short out in a month, but I really don't want to make any promises because this semester might be a little bit hectic, but I want to keep this a personal goal. And for my personal resolutions, I'm going to begin my thesis film this semester. My school is in an incredibly weird phase at the moment, but I'll go on more detail on that in a later video. But the important thing to know is I'm going to begin my thesis film, which is both incredibly nerve-wracking, but also really exciting. As of now, I only have a couple of character design tests and some story outlines done. I do know that it will be 2D animated, And unfortunately, I don't really think I'm allowed to talk much about the specifics in case I get accepted in a couple of film festivals. But don't worry, I will release it sometime next year whenever I'm finished with it. And the personal goal is to have the whole film done by the end of December. I just wanted to mention this specifically because I do kind of fear that this may get into the way of my video a month plan. I just want to make it clear in the future that I am not being lazy and in case I accidentally miss my channel deadlines. But I do want to try my hardest to make this possible. I guess it could be theoretically possible with getting assistance from other artists. That would be great, but unfortunately I don't really have the funds at the moment to support that. And I'm not sure if I feel comfortable for getting pure volunteer work to assist me. Outside of that, my second goal is to build my portfolio. The animation industry is plain old whack at the moment, but I do not want to give up easily. I really want to build up my portfolio, whether it be animation collabs or paid freelancing. I am actually working on a handful of reanimated collabs at the moment, and like I mentioned earlier, I'm doing my own thesis film, so I'm hoping all of those turn out well and would look good on my portfolio. On other notes, I really want to improve my background game. Typically, backgrounds aren't really the thing I'm best at, which is probably evident by the image I'm drawing at the moment. But hey, more practice will help, even if I get really sick of it. And finally, my last personal goal, at the moment anyway, is to hopefully score an internship. This is probably a big ask for myself, but this would be hopefully a good thing because I'll get actual experience in a studio. And hey, easy video idea, GG. It's a lot of planning and a lot of headaches, but I really want to get into an internship sometime next year. Though I want to keep in mind that this may take a lot out of me because internships are sometimes hectic, but it would be a really good learning experience. And hopefully this video wasn't bare bones, but yeah, this is more or less all of my personal goals for 2025. Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, and take care, everyone.